Don't get lured in by the flushable wipe advertisement. There's no such thing. Ignore that and don't put them down the toilet.
Hey everyone, I'm Claudia and this is Social Questions by Top Choice Awards. Today we're here with George Tsakopoulos, co-owner of Advanced Plumbing and Drains, GTA's top choice plumbing services of 2025. Happy to have you on the show.
Happy to be here, Claudia. Thank you so much, and thanks for the recognition. We really do appreciate it.
I see the award there. Looks great.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's part of our family now.
What's the number one mistake homeowners make that negatively affects their plumbing and that could easily be avoided?
The most common mistake we see, improper disposal down the kitchen drain or toilet. It's easy to do, but it causes big problems. And why is it an issue? Well, grease, oil, fats harden inside the pipe over time and lead to major blockages. Also, items like flushable wipes, paper towel, hygiene products, those don't break down in the drain, and they can lead to blockages. Also, even with the garbage disposal, coffee grounds, food scraps can jam things up. So how to avoid it is just to prevent it. Never pour grease down the sink or drain. Use a jar, let it cool down, and then dispose it in the trash. Use a sink strainer, for example, to prevent the scraps from even ending up in the kitchen drain. And then only flush toilet paper and waste. Don't get lured in by the flushable wipe advertisement. There's no such thing. Ignore that and don't put them down the toilet.
I had no idea about those flushable wipes, so that's good to know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And also, I'm definitely guilty of pouring oil down the drain.
It's easy to do, and that's why people get caught in these traps. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. Even dental floss, for example, it seems innocent enough, but it doesn't break down. So avoid that. And then lastly, talk to your family, even your kids. Let them know what can or can't go down the drain. And that will go a long way to preventing seeing a plumber like us at your house on an unexpected service call. So, yeah.
Wow, that is a lot of information. I definitely had no idea about the dental floss either. That's new.
Yeah, so dental floss is one that not a lot of people know about. Even earlier I mentioned coffee grounds. For some reason, I feel like there was this misinformation being spread where it was okay to put coffee grounds down your sink like it would help. But believe me, it does not break down. It settles. It causes problems. So there's a lot of misinformation out there. So that's where we're here to help clear that up.
Right. Good to know. What are 3 early signs of a plumbing issue that people should never ignore?
Yeah, another great question. There's lots of signs, but I would have to pick 3. I would say the first one would be slow running drains or standing water. If your sink or bathtub is slow to drain, that just lets us know that there's a clog in progress. Eventually, if you ignore it for long enough, probably on the most important morning of your life when you're rushing out to a business meeting or something like that, you're going to be stuck standing in 3 inches of water. So don't ignore it. Once you start to see that drain running slowly, that's when you want to call a professional in there to help clear that up. The second one is water stains or damp patches, usually up in your ceiling or walls. If you notice a water stain, I haven't noticed that before, it's good to get a professional in. It could be a small leak or a starting leak, maybe a pinhole leak forming in the wall. And it's important to get that addressed sooner rather than later because these leaks can cause mold, wood rot, or other serious damage, and it should be addressed in a timely manner. And lastly, if you notice a sudden spike in your water bill, that could be a sign that something isn't quite right in your plumbing system. So it could be something as innocent as a toilet flapper that constantly runs, which can go unnoticed, but can cause a huge spike and a huge financial burden when you look at your next water bill. So certainly it's good to have a professional company like us come in, check your plumbing system. But if you do notice that spike, don't hesitate to have someone come out so we can catch that before it becomes out of control.
Amazing. Good information. I'm learning a lot here.
Great.
What should someone do if their pipes burst or major leak starts before a plumber arrives?
Yeah, totally. And we get these calls all the time. And this is the advice we give until a plumber is able to show up is to act fast. And the first thing you want to do is you want to shut the water. And there's really 2 options. So you're maybe able to, if you know where the leak is, for example, if your toilet's leaking out of control, there should be a shutoff valve for that toilet where you can stop that and isolate that one problem and not shut down the entire house. But if the valve doesn't work or you can't locate it, the main shutoff valve is going to be your best friend. And we make sure to let all our homeowners know where their main shutoff valve is, because that one valve will shut off the entire house's water and really stop the leak from becoming, disastrous. So the question is, well, where is it? How can I isolate it?
I was going to ask you that next.
That's right, exactly. So your main shutoff valve is usually in the basement of your house, towards the front of the house, and it's going to be where your water meter is. A water meter is a very unique looking piece of hardware. So if you know where your water meter is, your main shutoff should be not far behind. And what it's going to look like is, if it's an older valve, it's going to be a round handle, which you turn clockwise to turn off. Or if it's a lever style, you turn it to the right a quarter turn to turn off as well. And if you shut that off, then you're going to slow down or stop the leak, and then you can focus on maintaining whatever damage has happened with towels, vacuum, etc., keeping the space clear until the plumber shows up and can properly fix the problem and get your system back up and running.
All right, awesome. What are the benefits of regular drain cleaning?
Regular drain cleaning, obviously you want to stop clogs before they happen. So often do we get customers calling where there's a big family get together or some important event in their house, and all of a sudden they have a blocked drain and they need us in there right away. So if you stay ahead of it and maintain your drains, you won't find yourself in that position. So for peace of mind, saying goodbye to bad smells is another reason why you want to routinely clean your drains. Buildup of gunk, hair, food scraps inside the pipes can cause us bad odors. To keep us house smelling nice and fresh, it's a good idea to clean those drains routinely. Also to avoid costly damage. So clogs put strain and pressure on the pipes, which can lead to leaks in behind the walls or up through the floor. So if you have your drains maintained, then you can avoid something like that from happening. And really enjoying better drainage. A perfect plumbing system is one you don't have to think about. It just kind of works silently behind the scenes. So if you maintain your pipes and can avoid a clog, then it just allows for a smoother day and no disruption or interruption in life can be difficult enough. You don't have to worry about your plumbing. So that's why maintaining it would be a good idea.
It's so true, because it is behind the scenes. You don't think about it all the time until it's in a bad spot.
Absolutely.
Till it's too late. Yes.
That's right.
So what sets Advanced Plumbing apart from other plumbers in the Toronto area?
Yeah, so Advanced Plumbing, we don't just fix pipes, we're taking care of people. We always put our customers and people first. But that's the mindset that shapes everything we do. Our team truly cares about the job we're doing, and to make sure we do it right, make sure customers feel respected and supported from the start, the moment they call, to the moment we do our wrap up. And it shows, I believe this shows in our strong online reviews and loyal client base. We focus on clear communication, quality work, and treating every home like it's our own. Because you can really teach anybody how to fix a leak, but you can't teach them how to care. And that's at the heart of what sets us apart.
I love that. That's so true. You can't teach them how to care. That's great. Well, thank you again so much. Congratulations on your win. What would you like to say to your Top Choice Award voters?
Really, really, really thank you. This is our first time winning. And, I think it just goes to show that all our hard work is being appreciated, and we really love our customers. So a big thank you to everybody who voted. And we look forward to continuing this strong tradition.
Thank you again. And this has been another episode of Social Questions.